Hello, you welcome back. My name is Jack, this snack that smiles back. It's time to dive into some good old relationship stories today. I've got Emily here. Say hello, Emily.
Hello. It's better than your voice of me.
What are you talking? My voice of you is so accurate. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. See, it's the exact same. Come on. Now, this first story isn't exactly from the relationship advice subreddit, but Emily found it and has been so keen for the last 2 days for me to read the story. So, are we ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready for this.
Ooh. This one's apparently very interesting. Time and place for a pregnancy announcement. It's not at a child-free party. This is a follow-up to a comment that I made on a You Are Not the Father post a couple of weeks back on this sub. A lot of people asked for the story and fallout, so I had to check with my friend that he didn't mind me telling the full story. In my college days, I had a group of friends, male and female, that spent most of our free time at various bars in our city. All of us were all around the same age and came from similar backgrounds, so everyone was pretty closely knit. None of us had or wanted children, at least until this story happened.
Ooh.
Our friend Nicole, around 22 female, ended up meeting Dave, around 23 male, our senior year. Dave had already graduated and gotten a cushy job at a bank nearby. Immediately, Nicole went head over heels for this guy and decided to start bringing him along to meet all of us. Luckily, the guy even ended up fitting in very well with our group and became one of the team, even agreeing with our overwhelmingly child-free stances. At the time, we all assumed that since children were a no-go for all of us, we would just be able to hang out all the time and be as close as we were at the time in the future. Fast forward 2 years, Dave had proposed, and everything seemed fine since they both seemed happy. We still met weekly as a group for dinner, drinks, game night, etc. until the Schmidt made contact with the fan during one of our baseball watch parties.
I hope you're ready.
At a commercial break, with 12 of us in the room, all drinking, talking, and carrying on, Nicole decided that was the best time to announce, more like blurt out, that she was pregnant and excited about it. The room went silent until Dave, realizing what she said, inhaled part of his beer in what I can only describe as a Joker laugh. Can you give me an example of a Joker laugh, please?
No, obviously not Jared Leto, so. Sound like an angry crow.
Then there's Mark Hamill, which is just the Then there's Walking Phoenix, which I assume would be a sense of just the That was a terrible attempt at Walking Phoenix. Let's just move on. Joker laugh. However you imagine that, it was that. Poor guy ended up having some of Scotland's finest ale pour out of his nose and nearly choked. During this ordeal, Nicole was just standing there red-faced and angry at the poor guy. That only lasted as long as it took Dave to say, "I've been fixed since graduating college."
Oh, he went and got snipped before they met.
Nicole stood there stunned and ended up bursting into tears. Yeah, because you got caught out.
In a big lie. That's a big lie.
And it was your own doing.
You literally just sprung it on your entire friend group. Hey guys, I'm pregnant. Oh, my partner has been snipped. I guess that means that I've been cheating. Like, I know that sometimes vasectomies fail, but girl.
Oh,
you're
gosh.
in trouble.
Wow. She ran out of the room and left. We all just sat there, stunned, and Dave looked at us and said, "Well, I'm not following her." Yeah, fair enough. So we just awkwardly went back to the game, and after a lot of beer, we all ended up having a good time like always. Whiskey helped get the mood back on track more than anything. Dave didn't want to talk about it, and simply told us that he was suspicious about her late nights at the office anyway. Oh my god. Oh, there's a whole other separate part titled Fallout.
Yep.
Nicole ended up deciding to keep the kid and tried emailing us all that it was Dave's baby, please believe me, and please get Dave to talk to me. But she was an outcast, and after her boss ended up being fired for misconduct and moved in with her, we all knew the truth. You're still gonna double down that it's Dave's baby, okay?
Don't worry about Steve. It was just an accident. Just a little office fling. Even though we're living together, it means nothing. We're raising this child together, but it means nothing, Dave.
Turns out Dave took a bit of pity revenge and reported his suspicions to corporate, which found an inappropriate workplace affair after an investigation. Her boss was married and apparently had more than one mistress.
Oh, that's a man you want raising your child right there.
Nicole still tried to take Dave to court for child support after the baby was born, and a DNA test put an end to that. Yes. So now she is a stay-at-home mum to 2 brats with different fathers and has 0 social life. We all still get messages from her, but everyone pretty much tells her, you can come out with us, but Dave is there, which puts out that fire before it spreads. If that didn't spoil it, we all are still friends with Dave and still meet once a week at minimum for our old shenanigans. I guess this shows that age-old saying of there is a time and place for everything, and this disguised breeder ended up choosing the wrong front on both. Child-free lifestyle for the win! Now look, to be fair, I personally do find the word using breeder and stuff is
it's a bit excessive.
It's unnecessarily derogative. It's like calling guys scrotes and women like femmes or females all the time. Like, try to not make your disgust for someone your personality.
Like crutch goblins. I actually like that.
I wouldn't say it
to anyone, but it's fun.
That's funny. Freaking bias right here.
Or cum trophies. That's kind of not as cute.
Wow.
I think some of the comments were a good time. I can't remember. They might have changed.
Yeah, look, I think this definitely deserves to look at the comments here. Lol, why didn't she tell him first instead, avoiding embarrassment in front of a group? Yeah, because she thought it would go differently. That being surrounded by people would keep him from dumping her cheating butt on the spot. I mean, look, okay,
Probably
this is a
not.
child-free subreddit.
Not in this subreddit.
Yeah. Yeah, no one supports them. Fair enough. Let's move on to the next stories. My 37-year-old male, wife who's a 34-year-old female, kissed another man, but has video proof she stopped before anything else happened.
That's so weird.
What an interesting way.
Trying to cuckold him. Like, hey, I kissed this man, but don't worry, nothing else happened. Or did it? Do you want to see the rest of the tape? Do you? There's a wardrobe over there. You can look through the slats.
Look, if you're feeling emasculated, here, wear the Superman outfit so you're a big, strong man now. You chose to let me get screwed by another guy. You chose it because you have the power to choose. That makes you the big man. That's how they get you guys. And it's so much fun. What? No, I'm not gonna do that. It's bad enough people already think I'm a sub because of that last comment I made in one of the videos.
Just as long as they know who wears the pants in this relationship.
Yeah.
Not me, because I don't like wearing pants, so...
My wife and I have been together for 11 years in total and have 2 children. Twins! I decided to write this out because I finally have the house to myself. My wife took her kids to her parents for the weekend. I'm glad that I have some time to sort through things alone. I'm self-employed and in practice completely support my wife and kids financially. My wife does work as a freelancer, but not on the regular, and almost always for smaller companies. She has been invited to company parties a few times after she has done some work, and she went to one last weekend. That was where and when she kissed another man. Like I said in the title, there is a video. It seems as if the man she kissed set up the video and recorded it without her knowing.
In like a hotel room? That's such a weird thing to do. Why he's like, hey, hold up, I'm just gonna go set my phone over here for a minute.
You can see him positioning his phone, and then a few minutes later they enter the view and she initiates the kiss and he gently moves her, I think to be in a better place for the video. They are making out for about a minute, and when he moves his hand under her clothing she freaks out. It's like his hand burned her or something. She jumps back and starts practically having a panic attack. She starts saying things like, what am I doing? I can't do this. This is wrong. Yada yada yada, etc, etc.
Oh god damn, this is wild.
Yeah, I mean, the fact it takes you a minute to come to your senses about that? I shouldn't go this far. The making out, no, that's fine. You know, I'm just releasing a bit of tension. Oh, but for you to actually touch me, no, that would be cheating. It looks as if he discreetly tries to pick up his phone, but she notices, and there is a bit of a struggle, and I guess she ended up sending herself the video. She came home and showed me the video and said this was the first and only time anything like this has happened. Okay, no, actually, I'm gonna give props to her for this.
Yeah, she definitely came clean about it and was like, look, here's the proof, I'm so sorry. It was still like a shitty thing to do, but I mean, if you can actually see her panicking and being everything. And that guy, what? He just tries, let me just pick up my phone. What was he going to do with that video, huh? Was he trying to film himself having sex with this woman?
Yeah, I genuinely think he was going to try and attempt some sort of blackmail so that she'd have to stick around and do whatever he wanted. She admitted to flirting with the guy a few times while working on a project, but she thought it was harmless. And then at the work party, she had a few drinks and got carried away. I really haven't said much to her over the past week and have been sleeping in my home office. She never stops apologizing and begging me to stay, and she will do anything. I know she has been reading online about rebuilding trust, and I caught her looking at marriage counselors. Right after this, she got on her knees and started crying and begging me to try therapy with her. I'm feeling a lot of conflicting emotions. I feel like it's promising that she stopped herself before anything happened. I just can't make a decision about what to do. What are people's thoughts or reactions? Yeah, what we were saying here, I genuinely think this is actually probably the most mature thing she could have done. Yeah, and look, the whole, I got carried away after a few drinks. No, the alcohol, it doesn't make you be someone else. It just makes you be you without any moral inhibitions. There's clear evidence that she was intending to have some fun with this guy. Maybe not go as far as, the kinky times, but...
I want to know where the video was taken. Was it taken at the party, or was it taken back in a hotel room after the party? Because it doesn't say. It just says you can see him setting up the phone. If this was back in a hotel room, I would be less inclined to get back with her. Obviously go to counselling and see what you can do, but...
Because you think that she was actually going to be down for going further?
Yeah, there's one thing to be kissing at the party in a back corner in the lobby or something, and it's another to be up in someone else's room.
Because that huge delay in time to make that decision, I am actively going to this space.
Walking up there the whole time thinking, oh, my husband's at home with my 2 kids. I'm just going to go bang this dude I worked with.
Yeah, the top comment really nails it down. You pretty much spelled it out. It is promising she stopped and thought twice doesn't change the fact that it happened. In the end of the day, it all boils down on what you can forgive and forget. Or just forgive and what you personally can and can't live with. Either choice you make is going to be the correct choice in this situation. No one but you could tell you how to react. It's your life and your relationship. Good luck, man. I wonder if there's anyone defending... Poor woman. Oh, she didn't know what was happening. No, I shouldn't say it like that because she hasn't been making that kind of excuse about herself. She clearly stood up for herself being like, I screwed up here.
That guy's definitely got some issues if he's filming the women he's trying to hook up with without their consent.
Yeah. I'm amazed all of the downvotes seem to be regarding people saying that good on her for coming clean. Like this one here. Coming clean right away is the only way cheating should be forgiven. She respects you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe those people have just been affected by cheating. They're like, all cheaters are horrible.
Oh, didn't include this in the original post. Hang on. OP also says, I didn't include this in the original post, but she told me they had agreed to meet in an empty room during the party. So he knew where they would be. Whether she went to the party with the intention of doing this, I don't know. So she really was the one who wanted this guy. So how can she be sorry? She planned this to cheat. She was planning to do this the entire time. Really, what seems to have been the main motivation to change of her mind is just...
Once it actually happened, she was like, this is not right.
Yeah. It wasn't so much of a case of oh, I've been carried away with this. It's literally she just got cold feet. Oh, see, now my head kind of spins again.
I mean, some people lack passion in their relationship, so she was like, oh, I'm a bit unhappy, he doesn't touch me, we don't have sex, all this stuff, and then she does this with this other man, is like, oh no, this is not right, this is not how I feel at all.
Yeah.
And just something that she needed to get out of her system, which is really shitty, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it personally, but those sorts of things happen when you've been with someone for that long period of time.
Overall thoughts, yes, I think it's fair to say that good on her for stopping it, but also clearly seems to be the case that she had been trying to do this for a bit of time. So it becomes that question, to what degree do you forgive? And are you in the right to simply say bye-bye? Or are you being a bit too, I guess, emotionally driven yourself when you say that, you cheated on me. Oh, but I stopped. But you cheated on me, so I want you to feel hurt just like I did, so I'm screwing over this relationship. I don't know. Ooh, wowee, that does end the video today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed your time, please like the video and all the kind of stupid bam bam. Try to upload on the daily for you so you can please enjoy the time with me. I really appreciate your time here. I shall say the farewells. Emily, say the farewells.
Farewells.
Farewells. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.